Let's do it! Guys, this is it. This is the moment that we've all been waiting for. It's time for the finals. And so it begins. Alright, so we now have EnVy versus Complexity. And we look at this right here. Old school Israel not messing around. Wow. Full BCL camo, showing them that this is the way to do it. He's got the MLG helmet on. Look at that. I guess it's the BCL helmet. But like, look at that. I mean, this guy is not messing around right now. He's got the tactical assault rifle. He's back with that. He's got heal injector. He is not playing around at all. This guy he's in it to win it. I mean, he's in it to win it. Is anyone else on this team rocking that gear or what? Complexity, they're trying their best here too. Let's look at this. So EnVy already pulling it off. They've got A and B. And we already knew this was going to be difficult, but they've got A and B. Complexity all pushing towards A right now. We've got a couple people, 2 people coming up over on the B side. But you guys can see Samson, that's a pretty good spot for him to go ahead and use that cloak. He can kind of get in and out of that cloak really easily and can kind of constantly check up on his team. Here goes OZ Tribe, really probably wants to take this. Kind of surprised that no one's taking it. Here goes X Awesome. Someone needs to start hacking that. Didn't seem like it worked. And now OZ Tribe. Oh man, that's where he messed up. This is where tactics I think is going to be really, really important because a lot of the time like these guys may have really great skills. Here comes Shadow Knight Blaze right now is kind of in a terrible spot. Chan, all he had to do was kind of just rush in there. Here goes Aden Setsu. One of my favorite names and players in the game, who's 0-1 right now, wearing full basic. He literally is not wearing anything but basic gear. But right now, it's looking like this might go to EnVy, but just in the beginning. There's definitely time to see some improvements, to see some changes. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of these top players. I mean, look at already. Complexity is just, none of them are positive. Old School Israel is 4-1. X Awesome, 3-1. Bazinga Dash, 2-0. Like these guys are done here. I didn't sense it's 0-1, but it's dying once. These guys sniper attack at 0-4. Let's go ahead and take a look at Adensetsu actually. And look at that. He knows what he needs to do. Taking back B. He doesn't, these guys aren't trying to lose. They're not trying to lose. They're playing at their best at this point. Let's take a look at some of these other guys in Complexity. OZ Tribe, we saw OZ Tribe make some really, really great plays. But look at this. He's just not really playing that smart right now. X Awesome on the right-hand side. I'm not really sure what he's thinking. He has no cover right now. The only kind of cover he has is the fact that he's on a slope, which I'm not really sure that's the best way to think about things. Here comes X Awesome around the side. X Awesome actually making some pretty good headway. But Complexity's actually got him. Okay, so now I don't think Complexity is a bad team by any choice. Not at all. I think that they just need to, collaborate, get together, and really start talking a little bit more. Again, we can't hear them, and I'll give them the benefit of the doubt that maybe they are. And this actually may be what they needed right here. But not. Shadow Knight Blaze must have been hiding out somewhere because he was ready for that one. He wants to make sure that, wow, it is crazy over here. I want to see if I can get a bird's eye view here, guys, of what this looks like. Old School Israel on a killing spree. There he goes right now. It looks like they're attacking all those guys over there. This is pretty incredible. Right now, it looks like the whole team is over on that side. Here goes Samson. I mean, this is kind of a classic, like, let's all rush the point at A, but coming in different ways. And at this point, this is when you have to look at things like, like, who has the most skill here? Old School Israel still dominating 7-2. X Awesome though. We have to go ahead and take a look at X Awesome. Yeah, I think we're so used to looking at Old School Israel being the MVP, but look at X Awesome's aim is just always on point. He knows what moves to make. They're not. For example, it would have looked careless the fact that he jumped down there, but he knew it was safe. He knew what moves to make and when to make them. He's moving a lot faster than I think I've ever seen him move before, and it looks like he's just ready when he makes his moves. He can see that there's a lot of complexity down there right now, guys. You can see that there's 3 of them coming up right now. He now sees that. Sees a lot of guys are coming over here. Chan needs some heals. He's healing him up. He's getting ammo. Let's see if X Awesome is going to be able to keep the rate that he's going at this point. 11-2, giving the heals that he needs to. This is good. You can see X Awesome is being a lot more methodical at this point. He's rushing in, sure, when he needs to rush, but he's not playing stupid, Oh, unfortunately, he's really low on health. Got taken out probably by, Shadow Knight Blaze. Not too surprising. These guys haven't given up. These guys have not given up. Complexity definitely looks like they're on the losing side right now. I mean, they're all negatives still. And again, Old School Israel and X Awesome are fighting to see who gets first place. I mean, they're not even leaving any kills for anyone else. There goes X Awesome again with the kills. Bazinga Dash isn't even allowed to get kills. He's 5-1, but that's because they're keeping all the kills away from him. And these guys are really, really, really doing work. I mean, just look at how, everything feels kind of calm when we're watching. Obviously, when these guys are playing, you know that the tension is high, but, at this point, they took B, so they took A, and so they have A and C now. These guys aren't, it doesn't look like they're really struggling much in terms of, what they're trying to do. Well, there goes that. This looks like it's about to be a shutout for, or not. No, it looks like this is probably going to be a shutout for EnVy. We'll have to see what happens on the next match. At this point, it's going to be really hard to make a comeback. They only need 40 more at this point. They already have 2 nodes, so it does look like they're about to take C. They can slow it down, but they're still going to have to take A as well, and they're going to have to stop them from taking B, which it looks like Old School Israel might be going to do right now, just in case. And that's exactly what he's doing. Old School Israel rushing over here to go ahead and crack B, while they're probably trying to go ahead and get A. And there it is. While teabagging, while getting killed, he hacked the node, and this game has ended. This is only the first match, though. This is when you have to realize, this is when Complexity has to sit there and say, okay, hold on. Nope, we can't just sit here and die. We cannot just sit here and lose. The only way the Complexity is going to win this, especially after watching these guys not get the kills that they needed, they have to sit there and say, okay, this isn't a joke. This is going to be hard. How are they going to combat this? As you guys can see, these guys are preparing right now. No one's readying up instantly. Everybody wants to make sure that they're using the right weapons. Slowly, we're starting to see people prepare. And you've got to wonder, again, what are the conversations that they're having? Let's go ahead and take a look at those last match numbers. So yeah, let's take a look at these numbers. We can see, again, it's kind of obvious on this screen. X Awesome, Old School Israel pushing the team. Both of them playing extremely well. Chan not doing bad himself. Densetsu not doing fantastic, but still leading with a lot of great score. Bazinga Dash obviously doing really, really great. The whole team was great. The lowest score had one of the best KDs in the game. comparatively to the other team that was completely negative. Samson being the only person that was able to get a kill for every time he died. So we're now in Vertigo, and as you guys know, Vertigo is definitely a map where you're going to see some big changes. You're going to see people play differently, and so it'll be interesting to see how these guys pull through and how exactly they want to make these moves, for sure. All right, guys, here we go. Following up with Old School Israel right now, again rocking his full BCL camo, which is insane. I mean, look at this. I mean, complete full BCL camo, which looks awesome. You've got to respect it. Old School Israel already starting off really, really well. 1 kill, first kill of the game. Rushing after this complexity sniper attack. And we know sniper attack was really, really good in the beginning of these. I mean, not that he's not a good player, but against these guys, against Old School Israel, who plays it safe, who doesn't just rush out. Look at this. Waiting, baiting out his targets. He doesn't want to just go out, rush, and kill. He recognizes where his teammates are at. Shoots right where people can get through. I mean, he knows what he's doing. He's taking his time. Old School right now definitely does not want to go ahead and lose this. Still alive. Incredible. I'm not sure how he did that. He has very, very low health right now. Does not want to lose. Bazinga Dash coming up there, helping out with that kill. Doesn't want Samson alive. Samson was the only one who was going, and gets the elimination with a headshot. Jeez. Old School Israel still, not letting anyone else get those kills. 4-0 right now. Sees the fact that sniper attack is up there. Got the headshot again. And a headshot with a tactical assault rifle. Like, your health is just getting destroyed. There goes Old School Israel hacking the node that he needed to get. But that was a close one, I'll be honest. Old School Israel right now really pushing his team to victory. It's him. He's really the only one that's been really keeping things steady. Obviously, he's the one that just took B while the rest of them just were taken. Let's go ahead and take a look at X Awesome, though. I'm a little surprised that those other nodes were taken so quickly. So let's go ahead and take a look at what X Awesome is doing. If X Awesome is still alive, there he is. X Awesome going ahead and playing with the assault rifle, currently keeping an eye on B and A just by using his HRV, rushing around like a maniac, but knowing exactly where to place his bullets. He's going to need health pretty soon. Luckily, he is the one with the health injector, and it looks like people just went ahead and dropped ammo packs up there with an HRV cloak. Fantastic. Look at this guy. Lightning fast reflexes. He knows exactly where the enemy is, and he needs to go out and get them, and he just keeps moving. He just keeps moving. And he's not afraid to shoot. He's not conserving ammo. He doesn't have to. Unfortunately, he didn't live to see that one guy die. But let's go ahead and take a look. It looks like Complexity, they're not doing terrible this time. I mean, it's still Samson negative. OZ Tribe negative. Shadow Knight Blaze negative. Sniper Attack negative. But AKA is still doing okay. AKA is going neutral right now. They have to bring it back up. The question is now, how? In a lot of tactical games, you have to sit there and you have to say, okay, well, how do we beat the opposition? They already know who the best players are on the other team. As you guys can see, Old School Israel is back at it again with 9-2. We thought X Awesome was going to do really, really great, and I'm sure X Awesome will catch up, but Old School Israel with 9-2, they have to shut him down. They have to shut down Old School Israel. Not only do they have to shut him down, they still have to get points at the same time. And you're going to have to go ahead and say, what's the issue here? How are we not beating him? I would go ahead and suggest a pincer move. I would go ahead and suggest something around the idea, okay, where is Old School? Where is the point that he's near? He's obviously protecting a point. How do we protect it? But it just doesn't seem like that's working for them. This is what we're watching right now is X Awesome. And again, it looks like Old School is just not letting anybody get these kills when they're around the point. point, he manages it, and I don't think his team really cares. I mean, and they shouldn't. I mean, his team is probably just happy that he's wrecking them. That he is the highest threat right now, 12-2. 12-2. We were just talking about how he was 8-2. Now he's 12-2. No other kills are being made on the team. I mean, it's incredible. X Awesome is still at 3-3. Auden Setsu, I don't even know where he is, but he's probably making kills somewhere else on the other side of the map or something. X Awesome finally got his next kill. Now he's 4-3 and finally shot up to the second place. Let's go ahead and take a look at who's doing well on the other side. It looks like AKA is actually doing fairly well. So let's go ahead and follow him up. Looks like he's really caring for his team here, keeping his team alive, but also cautious about who's around and trying to get those kills. There goes Aden Setsu, knows exactly where he's going downstairs. Is he going to go ahead and challenge it? Yes, he's going to drop down. That's the question. He's really, really low on health right now. I'm surprised he's challenging Bazinga Dash. Bazinga Dash, we already know he's incredible. He needs to heal up. There goes Aden Setsu. Aden Setsu and Bazinga Dash both have eyes on this guy now. Didn't realize that he just left. He got shut down. It's tough. It's tough. I mean, you when you're going against the best clan, the best team, they're not even a clan. They are not even a clan. When you're going against the best team in Blacklight, what do you do? What do you do? Personally, I feel like you have to go ahead and disassemble these guys piece by piece. Start off with the guy who's crushing 16-4. Sure, he died twice. You gotta wonder how. But let's go ahead and take a look at the newbie, right? Chandaman, who I think just got killed. I think maybe you could say go ahead and go after the weaker guys first. But it doesn't seem like it matters. Bazinga Dash playing really, really well in the beginning of these matches. Not the matches in the finals, obviously, but the matches, back when we were playing in the placement matches and things like that. Chandaman, Bazinga Dash, Chandaman was kind of struggling the entire time. I think Chandaman being on a team of such elites at this point, it's hard for him to get kills, and then he might be trying really hard to get the kills. I mean, here he goes right now going after Sniper Attack. Sniper Attack being one of the best, and he messes up a grenade throw. I mean, this is just one of those things that it's, you have to, the quality. Chandaman has been playing for quite a while, and he is able to get those kills. I mean, going against Sniper Attack, who's 4-7 right now, Chandaman does have the prestige against him. He is at 17, and Chandaman's at 19. So Chandaman has been playing for a while. I've played with Chandaman with myself, and I know that he's a good player. But playing on the same team as Old School Israel, who's now 17-5, he's gunning for MVP of the game again. And I would not be surprised if he gets it. Old School Israel, the best player in Blacklight, highly possible. And here we go again. All of the other team, all of Complexity is now going negative. Samson brought his KD back up, and actually AKA is still going positive. He just got another kill as well, but Old School Israel gives no cares in the world about what is going on in this match besides winning. He is taking every step methodically. He is not making any mistakes. He's here it goes. No! He's not done. His circle strafes are unmatched. If someone figures out how to circle strafe like Old School Israel, you've got to teach me how to do it, because I could use this in all my games. It's not until he starts doing things like that where he figures, oh yeah, sure, why not? I'll go ahead and contest that guy all the way in the back. But he can make those mistakes because he's 19-7. He's about to have 20 of the kills out of all of the kills in the entire game. I mean, that's a lot. That's a huge percentage of this game right now. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of these other guys on their team. I mean, right now, you're seeing everyone is going positive on their team. Again, aside from Chandaman and Bazinga Dash. Bazinga Dash doesn't seem like he's really getting much action at all, though. And I wonder if that's because of the way he's playing, or if that's because of, maybe he's just not able to get the action. Oh, there goes Bazinga Dash again, kind of falling out of the wayside. And I wonder why this is. Is it the limelight? Is it because the limelight's being stolen? Who knows? Maybe he's good, maybe he's not. We don't really know. But he's definitely not playing as well as he usually was. Again, in those early matches, he was playing really well. But we can say no one on the opposing team is really playing nearly as good as they used to. Bazinga Dash playing really carefully now, utilizing the heavy assault rifle, trying to get some long pick-off kills. Doesn't seem like he's really getting any of those kills, but in fairness, he might be whittling down a lot of people's health. Like, that just seemed like a really bad idea. There's 3 people over there. I think he knows that. Like, right now, he's completely open for Samson, and now Samson is 10 and 10, and now they are actually probably going to go ahead and get that node. Wow, yeah, it looks like Samson actually might get that node. Let's go ahead and see if we can see Samson, and he just clocked it. It's actually possible that they could win this round. They have to go ahead and grab A, but actually they may not even have to go grab it. No, I think they have to go grab it. They definitely have to go grab A, but if they can grab A, they could definitely win. Oh, wow. Oh. Nope. These numbers are too close. These numbers are too... Oh, yeah. Complexity's about to win. Complexity just won. Wow. That was a huge turnaround. I'm not even really sure how that happened. I mean, look at these numbers. This is what I'm talking about. Like, when you're looking at... I don't know what that was. I mean, let's go ahead and take a look at the numbers, obviously, after the match ends. I mean, but it was incredible. I mean, Old School Israel with 21... Let's go ahead and hold on, take a look. Last match, 21 and 9 kills. Adensetsu, 16 and 10 kills. X Awesome, 10 and 8. Maybe it was because Chan and Bizinga Dash weren't playing as good as they usually were. I don't know, because a 3 versus 5 still isn't good enough. Even if Old School's getting 21 and 9, it's still not going to be good enough going against all those guys. But I don't know. Bizinga Dash was playing not nearly as good as he usually does. And that was surprising. Bizinga Dash usually plays at a rate where, I mean, he's not making those kinds of mistakes. He's not making the mistakes that you see where, he all of a sudden, came out where 3 people are able to look at him. He usually uses HRV and really gets a good view of where everybody is. I was a little surprised that I didn't see that this time around. Looks like everyone is already ready to go again. So we're going to see how this goes. All right, guys, here we go. Who do you guys think is going to win? I mean, it just seemed like EnVy had it in the bag. Complexity said, no way. It just seemed like it, So who's going to win this next one? You don't know. You just don't know. All right, so it looks like... Ooh, who do we have here? This is Samson. And it looks like Samson is going to try and take out anybody coming up to C, which is an interesting tactic. It looks like maybe he already went in for that strategy. Looks like he wants to go ahead and get more into the action. It didn't seem like anyone was going over to C, though it doesn't look like he's checking to see if anyone's going over to C. I think he wants to stop Bizinga Dash, and that's what it looks like. And unfortunately for him, it was basically a waste of time to try and go over there. But Complexity definitely has a chance of winning this at this point. And being able to make those kind of call-outs, I think, is what's important. That kind of grenade throw that he just did there, where he just rushed out into the open, where a guy was already putting out fire, those are the kinds of things that are going to get you killed, and those are the kind of things that are going to get you to lose. Not 100% sure if Complexity is going to be able to pull off exactly what they just did, but they are in the lead. They are in the lead right now. So let's go ahead and see how this plays out. Samson doing a good idea, not going ahead and staying down there and trying to win that fight. There was a lot of players over there, and now he's going against Old School Israel, and he took him down. Samson was playing really well last game, and right now they're not doing terrible. They're actually all very positive, not very, but positive. AKA and Shadow9 Plays being the only ones that are negative right now. But again, it's very early in the game. Samson deciding to go all the way over to C instead. It looks like trying to go ahead and take down X Awesome, which he succeeded with a blazing headshot, but unfortunately did not check his surroundings. Again, it's those small little things that are going to get them killed, because those are not the kinds of mistakes that EnVy makes, obviously with their ridiculous prestige. let's go ahead and take a look at someone else on the team. Let's go ahead and take a look actually at EnVy. Setsu looks like he's kind of leading the team right now, though I'm sure Old School Israel, who just got the kill on Sniper Attack. Ooh, and the teabag following. But Setsu right now, it looks like Samson actually might have just killed Old School Israel, and he did. Setsu not happy about that. Setsu does not want him to go ahead and get that point. But Samson, I don't think cares, and I think Samson's going to go ahead and get that point. Yep, and now Samson has the point, and now it is a close quarters battle, which was not won, unfortunately, by Setsu. Looks like Samson is really pushing through right now, and so is Sniper Attack. We've got to go ahead and go back to Sniper Attack. This is surprising. Sniper Attack really struggled these last couple matches, and wow, just took down Old School Israel with a pistol. It looked like it was a pistol battle to begin with, but Sniper Attack's not playing around anymore. Sniper Attack was struggling these last couple matches, but I don't think he's struggling anymore. I think he wants to win. I think he's tired of it, and I think he wants to show everybody that this is their game and they can actually win it. And Old School Israel isn't going to go ahead and get that same camo that he just got. So let's go ahead and see if Sniper Attack can continue the kind of gameplay that he's having right now. They're doing a good job right now holding off the points that they need to hold off, though it does look like Samson, no, even Samson looks like he's doing really, really great. Looks like he's staying over there trying to hold it off. Hope they're communicating right now and telling each other that he's on his way. X Awesome probably doesn't know he's coming. Shadow Knight Blaze is coming along the way as well. X Awesome's pretty open for fire. Not 100% sure what Sniper Attack is doing. Probably could have came over and killed him, but it seems like Samson did it instead. Nice. This is good. This was perfect timing. Both of them are still over there. Taking down Bazinga Dash, took him down. Definitely needs some heals. Chandaman up top could definitely take some of them out if they don't get healed soon. But it looks like they can't really do anything about that. It looks like Shadow Knight Blaze might have heals, and he does. They needed that. They needed those heals. And here comes Old School Israel coming through that room on the side. That HRV is going to help a lot. Seeing that Old School Israel is there didn't matter. Old School Israel doesn't miss. And that's why he got shut down. And Sniper Attack was doing really, really well. Really well enough that Old School Israel is negative right now. Old School Israel is negative right now. You don't expect that. You don't expect that. Sniper Attack honestly might make his way back up, but Samson, Samson is not. He's not making those mistakes. He's playing his role correctly, right? He's got his HRV cloak down. He's holding on to points when he needs to. But here's going to be the true test here. Are they going to be able to take back a point defending sometimes a little bit easier than taking a point back. Right now, this seems like this might be where the struggle is. We'll see. It looks like Setsu is definitely still carrying the team. Old School Israel is back at a positive, at a neutral number, and I'm sure he wants to go ahead and get that back up to a lot higher, especially when he was at 21. Bazinga Dash going after Samsung right now, but Samsung has proven time and time again that he's no joke. Wow, that circle strafe was crazy. That was difficult, I'm not going to lie, but it was also a 3v1, which makes things pretty difficult. Sniper Attack up on the front now, but again, a 3v1 makes those kinds of attacks. It's irrelevant. They don't know who's there. At this point, though, they shouldn't be able to make that mistake again. They really shouldn't. Here comes Samson, I guess, Samson done trying to go ahead and go over there. So now he's going to go ahead and take on Chandaman by himself. Granted, it seems like he notices that there are others there. So how he'll, be effective against that, we'll see. Not effective enough. Literally just got shut down by X Awesome. This game was possibly complexity. Doesn't seem like that's going to be the case, though. It looks like that this game is definitely going to go to EnVy if they keep playing the way that they are playing. There goes Samson again, just rushing out. I think they're starting to get a little bit desperate. They need to regroup, they need to breathe, they need to start thinking, and they need to jump back in. Let's go ahead and take a look back at Old School Israel, Setsu, X Awesome. Let's go ahead and take a look at X Awesome. Have not looked at him in a while. There he is. out in the open, but is surprisingly still alive, trying to make some quick kills, it looks like, out of these complexity members. Then they did it. It looks like they are still defending the points that they need to defend, and that's really all that matters at the end of the day. And it looks like their teammates are back, which is fantastic, healing back their teammates and getting ready for the next wave of enemies. And it looks like they're really great at rushing back and forth when they need to. That's what I've been noticing, is that they really know where to go and when to do it. Here goes Complexity, trying to rush the point at A. Bazinga dash by himself, but little do they know, out in Setsu and X Awesome trying to make a push right now, and they might be able to do it. There goes Samsung, dead. And there goes OZ Tribe. I don't know if he's going to be able to make this one, though. Oh, and Shadow Knight Blaze came out of nowhere to defend that point. This is going to be a tough one, but they weren't able to go ahead and grab the point. And that's all that really matters here now, isn't it? There goes Sniper Attack, just took down Old School Israel, just took down Bazinga. Wow. But unfortunately got killed by Toxic. It looks like this game is going to go towards EnVy. It looks like it's going to go towards EnVy, and then EnVy only has one more to go. And it definitely looks like it's going to go towards EnVy. They have 2 points. They only need 10 more. And this game is definitely over. But not a bad game. Not a bad game at all. EnVy really came out of nowhere, to be honest. They weren't playing nearly as good as they were before. But then they all of a sudden started tipping the tables, and Old School and X Awesome showed them the way that it was supposed to be played. Before this next match starts, I'm going to go ahead and grab some water. I'll be right back, but get ready for this next match. Here it is, guys. Here it is. You don't know who's going to win. Prisma can make a... Prisma. Sorry. Complexity. OG Venom. They can make another comeback. We're at Seaport. You don't know. They can make a huge comeback. They make a comeback. There's another round. And whoever wins that one, it's over. Or EnVy wins this and the game's over and they claim their rightful place. There we go. All right, guys. Coming off to a slow start, obviously. Looks like there's been one kill already. Old school Israel. Surprise, surprise. Bazinga Dash just got a kill. EnVy's off to a good start right now. EnVy's off to a good start. 3 kills, no deaths. Oh, Adensetsu got killed. And he got killed by Sniper Attack. Not too surprising. Let's go ahead and follow Sniper Attack. Sniper Attack really seems like he knows what he's doing. It was so confusing, right? He wasn't playing so well in those last couple games. Yeah, I mean, he's able to take down some of the top players here. I don't know if that's because of, like, I mean, who knows? Like, I mean, look at that. He was still alive. Unfortunately, didn't make it that time. He was in the middle of the, just kind of out in the open. But, excuse me. Ooh, excuse me again. All right. So, OZ Tribe knocked down. Wow, man, these guys are getting knocked down right now. All right, here goes Sniper Attack once again. Toxed. I guess when he's toxed, he just wants to make some sort of statement. Sniper Attack not playing as well as he was before. Not sure if these guys are scared or what. Only time will tell. But I can tell you now that EnVy is winning. They're about to make a pretty big jump. It looks like Complexity is going after B right now. And Sniper Attack is not letting X Awesome go. But Sniper Attack knew that he was going to get focused. This feels like a very eerie map to me. This feels like a very eerie match. Not that it feels like anyone gave up, but it feels like people are being really cautious. It feels like one of those games where, they're making bad mistakes because, like, they don't know what to do. One of those things where they're like, I feel like I'll get killed no matter what. Like, he didn't, like that, like, for example, like, Hollister macro, I felt like he didn't want X Awesome to know he was there, so he never fired. Granted, I haven't seen Hollister play, and so maybe I'm wrong here, but, he got lucky on that time, he's not lucky, but, his friend was there, OZ Tribe was there, helped him out. This is a tough match. Let's go ahead over to X Awesome. It looks like he's doing really, really well right now. Oh, wow. X Awesome just got flanked. Interesting. This could be the time. Oh, man. Wow, got shot in the middle of the air, assumingly by Old School Israel. These guys do not play around. With a combo like Old School Israel and X Awesome, you just, like, can't be too safe, And then because Chandaman's so unassuming, because you have such ridiculous high-skilled, high-caliber players, Chan can just go over to a point and capture it, and he's no slouch, right? Like, I mean, he's no slouch. Chandaman can get work done. I don't think in general he's as great as these other players, but he is not. He can take care of himself, and so the fact that he's unassuming, rushes over, gets a point no one recognizes, and then can hold it. I mean, as you just saw, he just held that point, and again, here comes EnVy. They're holding it down. Here comes Hollister once again, and now he's about to get challenged by Old School Israel, and Hollister immediately dips away. Hollister does not want to fight him without max health. Even he's now just sitting back waiting. Now he's got 2 people he needs to challenge, trying to kill him with grenades, and that might work to his benefit. Who knows? Trying to go ahead and throw digi grenades though isn't going to be enough to try and stop these guys. If Old School Israel ever gets a shot on him, he's defeated. And this was a bad move on Hollister. And I feel like swapping in with a cold player, someone that hasn't been playing this entire game, might not have been the best idea. Granted, Hollister isn't done, but Chandaman's not done either. You know, Chandaman says, no, this guy's a newbie. He came out of nowhere. I'm going to show this guy who I am, and he's doing it. And that's why he's now in third, well, now fourth place, but his KD is really, really great. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the other top numbers right now. Again, X Awesome doing really, really well, 8-3. Getting ammo, reloading, doing exactly what he needs to do. Taking down taking down enemies when he needs to. That's one thing about X Awesome's reflexes are incredible. I was gonna say, Old School Israel, he thinks really strategically. He knows exactly what he needs to do when he needs to do it. But X Awesome, the way that he plays is just so look at those reflexes. He's just ready. He's not afraid to just start running out and shooting, and he usually gets his target. He wants AKA dead. I mean, look at that. I mean, he just would not stop. But he didn't care afterwards. Randomly killed Sniper Attack because he saw where he was, and the target acquisition that he has, I mean, so good. This guy does not miss. This game is over. This game is EnVy's. This tournament, once again, is EnVy, and shout out to Old School Israel and X Awesome. These guys are look at these guys are murderers. I mean, look at this. These guys literally do not stop. When these two are together, you can't do anything about it. You can't do anything about it. And the rest of these guys are no slouches either. Chandaman took it in as well. These guys were all positive besides Anadetsu, and I'm not really sure why that even is. The other team completely negative. This tournament is over. That was it. That was the best 3 out of 5, and I believe that EnVy just scored their third win. And how fitting that Old School Israel, wearing all of his gear, to win the BCL tournament once again.